everybody. Welcome once again to the CVB show. As always, I'm CVB. Well, I have a very special guest with me today. I've known this girl since 2010. She's originally from Saugus, Massachusetts, but now makes her home in New York. Hoping to be one day a Broadway actress. Please welcome my dear friend, Miss Talia Cutulle. How are you?
Hello, good. How are you?
Hi, Talia. It's so good to see you.
It's so good to see you.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about. I met you. We did the play Annie back in 2010.
Yeah,
and
that was a while ago.
It was at the Old Chevalier Theater.
Yes, beautiful theater.
I know it's a beautiful theater. And you were one of the orphans. I forget which orphan you were. Which one?
I think in that production I was Kate. I've been in Annie so many times, but
I've been doing it 3 times.
So really? Yeah, you too. Look at that.
3 times I did. But I met you. I met a lot of the other orphans there. There's you. There's Kayla Caulfield, who was on the show. Kayla Mallard. I mean, I made so many good friends during that show, and it was such a fun. And I've noticed that you were one of the most talented of the orphans.
Thank you. That's so sweet.
And now that I see what you're doing, you live in New York now.
I do.
And what you go to school there? What school do you go to?
So I actually graduated back in 2021.
Oh, congratulations!
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Wow. So I've been living out there ever since. And I went to the American Musical and Dramatic Academy in New York City. Yeah.
Wow.
So on the Upper West Side, it's really great. I had an amazing time there. Made some great friends, great training, and so I've been living out there ever since, and just making my way.
I know, because I used to always say whenever you came back to me, I said, this girl's going to be a Broadway star. She's going to be the next Patti LuPone or Kristen Chenoweth.
Kristen, yes.
Or maybe Idina Menzel. I don't.
I think more Kristen for sure.
Yeah.
More of a Glinda.
Yeah. Yeah. So let me ask you. You're originally from Saugus, Massachusetts. Mm-hmm. Now, did you always want to be an actress when you were a kid?
I did. Yeah. So as you know, my family, they're very musical. I come from a very musical, artistic family. My uncle had a show in Vegas. He was a Sinatra impersonator.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
He was a Sinatra impersonator?
Yeah, in Vegas. And so that's kind of how I got my start. He did a show in Massachusetts, and he brought a bunch of our family members performed, and I was 4 years old at the time, and I sang in his show. I think I sang Tomorrow, probably from Annie, at the old Town Line. I think it was Town Line at that point, or Rain. And ever since then I caught the bug, as you say. That was the first time singing on stage, and then I ended up getting into theater, and ever since I think my first show ever, theater book show, was with Stage One. I think it was Little Abner.
I did Little Abner back in this before you were born, though. But
the first time.
This kind of shows you how old I am. But the acting bug bit me. Yeah. I know this is your show. I just wanted to. No, the acting bug bit me when I was in high school. You know,
okay.
I never played sports or any sorts of things.
Me neither.
But the acting bug bit me, and I've always wanted to be. But I'm just so glad you're pursuing your dream. I never had the courage to go to New York or LA. I've been thinking about doing that, but I never thought I was good enough, but you got to try sometimes.
Never too late.
Never too late. I'm years old, so I'm.
Yeah. Bleep that out.
So you go into New York. During your time in New York, have you been in any shows? Have you tried out for any Broadway shows? Or?
Yeah. I've been in auditions for so many things, too many to count. Right now, before I came here the past couple of years, I've been doing a lot of cabaret work out there. Mm-hmm. I do a lot of shows at 54 Below, one-night concerts, things like that.
What's 54 Below?
54 Below. It's a concert venue in New York. It's like a big, a lot of Broadway stars perform there. They do a lot of concerts there. Yeah, it's like the big concert venue for Broadway stars to do their solo shows or an ensemble-based show. Mostly like one-night performance kind of things, and so I do a lot of those kinds of shows. I also do a lot of shows at Green Room 42. It's another concert-based cabaret style.
Oh, okay.
You can. It's like a restaurant as well, and it's really nice, and it gets me a lot of exposure out there. I really love doing.
Have you met any famous people? I mean, any famous?
I don't.
You can tell us.
I know. I'm trying to think. Nothing off the top. Oh, I don't know. I can't think off the top of my head. But yeah, I feel like you see people walking around, like a lot of Broadway people. I saw like Sutton Foster walking down the street.
Sutton Foster?
Yeah, which when she was doing Sweeney Todd, I think I worked down there. So
jealous.
I know, she was walking right in front of me. I was like, oh my gosh. I didn't say hi.
Well, the thing is, the thing with New York City, like there's so many stars that walk down the street. They're just like everybody else.
Exactly.
You know?
Yep.
In Boston,
exactly
they would probably be mobbed and everything like that.
Oh yeah.
But but now. While you're here, you're going to be in a show at the Greater Boston Stage Company in Stoneham, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Yeah, we're doing the Winter Wonderettes at Greater Boston Stage Company. It's a cast of 4 girls. It takes place in 1968. It's a holiday review, basically, of a lot of Christmas songs, and it's mostly a review of songs, but there's a plot too. We're performing at one of our castmates' Christmas party, holiday staff Christmas party, I should say. And these 4 girls are reunited. They're high school best friends, and now they're performing for all the employees of this hardware store.
A hardware store.
Yeah, a hardware store. It's really funny. Lots of funny stuff happens. We're waiting for Santa to come and bring the bonus envelopes. And
what kind of songs, like Rocking Around the Christmas Tree?
Oh yeah, we got that. We got all the classics in it. So it's so fun. It's perfect for any age.
We have a advertisement. We have a poster for this show.
Great. Awesome.
Okay, look at it. Now, there you are. Can you tell me the names of your fellow cast members?
Yeah, so I'm playing Susie. We have Pearl Scott, who's playing Cindy Lou. We have Sarah Morin, and then we have Lisa Joyce as well, Missy, and Betty Jean. And yeah, it's just us 4. We're on stage the entire time. We are singing, dancing, and playing around the whole time. 4-part harmony the entire show. So it is. It's amazing.
These friends of yours, did they go to school with you in New York? Or?
No, I didn't know these girls at all coming into this. Yeah, and they're amazing. This cast and creative team is stunning, so amazing. I'm so lucky to be working with them.
So like I said, the show is coming up soon. The holidays coming up. But can you tell us where people can get tickets to go?
greaterbostonstage.org, I believe it is. We run from November 29th through December 22nd. I believe we have 6 or 7 shows a week. We run Wednesday through Sunday. Yeah, it's a long run, but it's so worth it. Come see us.
I think like you. I mean, there's something about being on stage that's just really gets your blood going. You know.
Yes.
I mean, I was a shy, introverted kid myself, but I know your mother and father.
Yes.
Your mother and father, believe it or not, they host karaoke at Pearl Street Station in Malden.
They do.
And every time I go there, I always sing a Dean Martin song, Ain't That a Kick in the Head.
But you sang something else recently.
Consider yourself at home.
They said.
I just thought, I don't know why I sang that, because I think I was going through YouTube and I saw different shows, and I saw the song Consider Yourself, and I used to do that song on karaoke, so I thought I did it.
Amazing.
And your mother, and I went in the Pearl Street Station the following week, and they say, and Paul, one of the managers said, Steve, what a great job you did on Consider Yourself.
See?
I'm like, wow. They never say anything when I sing a Sinatra song, but you
gotta do more Oliver, more musical theater.
No.
What else? What's next?
The one thing, I was at audition earlier this year for Greater Boston Stage for Little Shop of Horrors. I mean, one of my favorite roles to do is the Plant. I played the Audrey II.
You'd be great at that.
And I've done it once, right?
Amazing.
But it's fun. But I didn't get cast though, because I'm going against people that like
a lot of people audition.
Like you. You have more talent in your pinky than I have.
You're too sweet. You're too nice.
But I did that. But I love to do a show there one day. Yes. I really would like to do it. Like I said, you've done a show. You're doing a show there.
Yeah.
And remember Heather, our friend Heather?
Yes, of course.
It's a Wonderful Life.
So and also me and Heather did the Young Company there together as well.
Which one was
that?
So
I grew up actually doing shows at Greater Boston in their Young Company.
Oh.
So I was a student there. I did a lot of their student productions, and me and Heather did Wonderful Town together. Oh. And I was in my junior year of high school then. Yeah. So this is like a full circle moment for me, because I grew up doing shows with the Young Company, their student program there, and now this is their main stage. So it's like I've graduated to the big leagues there now. Wow, no, it's really cool.
Now we're going to show some clips now of of your singing.
Cool.
And I got to tell you, folks, she is an amazing singer. And like I said, I know I say it a lot of times. This girl should be on Broadway. But sit back and enjoy these great clips of Talia singing some of the favorite Broadway tunes.
Thank you. Someone give me a chance and just watch me break through. I deserve to be seen. This dream fills my heart too. I was born to perform more than anyone knows. I am passion and guts. I want this and it shows. I've fought, I have cried, I've been broke, I've been bruised. Yet at the end of the day, this life is what I still choose. I am song, I am dance. All I need is a break. This is all that I am. Someone give me the chance.
Wow, you are an amazing singer.
Thank you.
Thank you. You have such a powerful voice. You know?
Thank you so much.
You know, I mean, you say you admire Kristen Chenoweth, but I think you have a better voice.
Oh.
I'm sorry,
no.
Kristen.
She's watching this for sure.
No offense. offense, Kristen. We love you. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
Very good of you. So, I wanted to. We talked about your parents early, and your mother. I found this out. Yeah. Your mother is an amazing artist.
She's amazing.
She actually. I went to Revere Beach, and they had the sand sculptures. Yeah. And I saw what your mother did. I'm like, your
crazy,
mother
right?
is a sand.
I know. Isn't that amazing?
Did she always have that talent?
Yeah, so you know that the Revere Beach Sand Sculpting Festival, she's been there since the first first annual ever. Like, she was one of the founders starting that. It was just one sandcastle in the middle of the beach. It wasn't even a festival at that point. But then from then on, they did it every year. I think we just celebrated 25 years, and she's been there every single year. Oh, my God. Isn't it crazy?
I know. I can't get over it. I mean, you come from a very talented family. And your father's a drummer, right?
Yeah, he's a drummer. They all sing.
They all sing. Do you play any instruments yourself? Or
just my voice. That's it.
That's good, yeah.
I wish I did, though.
I remember seeing you at one of the sand festivals. You actually sang the national anthem at one time.
Every year I try to do that.
So now that you're doing this show, what's next for you? What are you going to be doing?
Auditioning again, back on the grind. It's a never stop. It's always, even during the process of doing this show rehearsals, I'm still auditioning for other things and waiting for the next thing, never stops. But I love it, and I wouldn't want to be doing anything else. So
here's my question. A lot of people I know audition, and a lot of times, like me myself, get rejected quite a bit. My question is how do you keep yourself motivated with all the rejection you get?
It's hard. It is really hard, because that is a big thing in this industry, the rejection. And you have to have tough skin. You have to have a thick skin, but you also have to have a good mindset about it. If I get my hopes up for something, I don't get it, I'm sad. I give myself that time to be sad, but then I think about that it just wasn't meant for me. I believe that everything happens the way it's supposed to. So when something doesn't happen, I think of, okay, what's going to come from this? This didn't happen because something else is coming. And that really keeps me going. If it's not meant, what's meant for me will not pass me by. That's a big manifestation that I live by.
That's a good word. You should do a self-help thing.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I remember I asked this question to a comedian friend of mine, Lenny Clark. And he's funny because I said to Lenny, "What do you suggest to people who or get disappointed and feel like they're not going anywhere?" And he goes in his voice, "Steve, I gotta tell you, you gotta do what you gotta do. Right? You go, don't give up. Don't ever
Yes,
that's how he talks.
Exactly. That's funny. I don't have that tone.
I live in Boston. Let's go, Bruins.
Yes. There you go. Exactly. Listen to that.
I listen to that. No, he's been great. So I hope to have Lenny on a show one day. But Talia, I got to say this. I am so proud of you.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
I've known you back in 2010. Yeah. You've really done some great things for yourself. And
Thank you.
I wish you nothing but the best. You're a sweet person. You're very caring. You're so sweet. And I want to wish you happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving.
You as well.
And tell us again about the show over at Greater Boston Stage. Tell us about it.
Yeah, Winter Wonderettes at Greater Boston Stage Company runs November 29th, this Friday, the 29th, through December 22nd. Yeah. So come see us. It's so fun.
I'm going to try to get tickets myself. I want to see it.
Yes, you should. That would be so fun.
I have a very busy month of December. This is pretty much my last show for the year. But we will be back in 2025, and we'll see that with guests. But I want to thank Talia for being on the show. Thank you. Like I said, if you want to know more info about Talia, go to her official website, taliacutulle.com. Yeah. And we'll also have your Instagram,
TikTok, all of it.
TikTok, too.
I love TikTok.
I don't get TikTok. I don't have it.
I'll teach you.
You teach me.
Yeah.
Teach me.
I'll teach you.
Go and we'll have more info about the show upcoming in the credits. Once again, I want to thank you. Talia, for being here.
Thank you.
And that's all the time we have for the CVB show. I want to thank my guest, Miss Talia Cutulle, fellow Italian. Yes. And we hope to see you next time. See you next year. Until then, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, everything I said. See you next time, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.